Welcome, Cancer. Thank you for joining me for your monthly horoscope for July for the Sun or the Ascendant. If you've yet to subscribe to my channel, I'd be honoured if you did so now. Please click or tap on the bell notification symbol. You can also now chat to me directly on Twitter at Horoscope Ace. You're very welcome. Or join Elisa and I for our daily astrology and tarot show. It's proving hugely popular, great fun, and you can grab your free daily horoscope every single day. Please see the link beneath this video. The month begins with the Sun in your sign, along with Mercury, which does continue to rotate backwards. That retrograde is going to come to an end on the 12th of July. But just letting you know that it won't come out of shadow until the 26th of July. So that means that the things that you're focused on as this month begins, certainly in terms of your own individual desires, need to be tempered with a knowledge that with Mercury retrograde, it could in some situations see a period of experimentation. You may encounter some frustrations or delays. And also Saturn, the planet of structure, reverses back into your opposite sign of relationships on the 2nd of this month, where it will be through to the 16th of December 2020. If this rings a bell, it's because Saturn was in this location through to the 21st of March for the previous 2¼ years, arriving on the 17th of December 2017. So I feel that what you're going to be doing this month is trying to balance what you need to do for yourself with how this impacts on your interactions, and also becoming more conscious of how others feel too. Also, we have a very powerful annular lunar eclipse on the 5th of this month in your opposite sign of Capricorn. Also still in Capricorn, we have the rotating backwards Jupiter and Pluto. So to have three major planets in retrograde in your opposite sign is really significant. But that annular lunar eclipse actually links brilliantly to Uranus, the planet of freedom, of independence, and of innovation. And that's in a part of your horoscope to do with new people, new horizons, anything to do with modernity. So fresh thinking, technology can all be areas of growth for you this month. Also in week 2, the Sun is forging a gorgeous angle to Neptune. The most compassionate or spiritual side of your nature could be enhanced across those days. Also in the first 10 days of this month, although Mercury is in retrograde, it is forging a lovely semi-sextile with Venus. Now Venus continues to be in your sector of the 12th house, which can be about nostalgia. It can be about situations linked to your past. It may see you thinking very carefully about a current relationship if you're not feeling fulfilled. But its link to Mercury suggests that some kind of revision wouldn't be an entire surprise. But from the 5th through to the end of this month, Mercury is clashing with Mars. And that suggests you'll need to be an individual, but also assert your authority in the wider world, which is coming through the guise of Mars, needs to find some kind of balance. And because of the polarity that's going on this month, particularly on the back of the new moon in your sign, which occurs on the 20th, but is in opposition to Saturn, and from the 11th through to the 23rd, you do have the Sun in your sign in opposition to Jupiter, Pluto and Saturn. So I think if there is a pinch point that needs to be reached about a close relationship, it's likely to be reached this month, just being really honest. The fascinating thing about Mars's profile in the sign of Aries this month is that it is going to go on in this location through to the 6th of January next year. There will be challenges along the way, but it is going to give you an opportunity to be very seriously minded about your role in life, the amount of acclaim or credit or recognition you get, but it's how you use your drive that is going to be interesting, because if you use it right, you can cultivate important contacts who will help you towards your ambitions. If you force the pace, you may meet resistance. So this month, it's clash with Mercury, could see you meet resistance if you're impatient about trying to push forward quickly with what you want. But its angle with Venus, which goes on all month, suggests that if you're able to cultivate context slowly, build up relationships in a timely way, fall back on past experience, knowledge, or even contacts, then this can be an area of positivity. Of course, the solar eclipse, which occurs on the 5th, will provide a backdrop for the next 6 months. So that is saying that innovation is going to be important to your progress. But if you are trying to make some strident steps forwards, I think the new moon in your sign on the 20th is going to be a critical moment. This does give you the chance to, in some way, reformat your personal appearance, your approach. But because stern Saturn is so heavily in opposition on the point of the new moon, you will potentially not necessarily meet with complete agreement from the people that you're interacting with. So some kind of tussle is possible this month between your individual desires and how that plays out as far as other people are concerned. And with Mars in such a dominant location, the trick is going to be to try to find a way through this. And that means embracing your confidence, your desire for greater recognition, and expressing your ambitions, but at the same time being inclusive about how that impacts on others. Now, the Sun moves on the 22nd into the sign of Leo. This gives you an opportunity to focus more on everyday finances. It does clash with Uranus as the month comes to a close. You may suddenly become much more conscious of the difference in values you have to someone else you're involved with, or perhaps your future direction may need to be based more on the realism of the world that we're now living in, rather than the original or more idealistic plan that you previously had. If you'd like to go beyond your zodiac sign and embrace serious astrology, please check out my personal astrology reports beneath this video. There is a special offer, 30% off plus for a character analysis plus a 12-month forecast, or you can choose to have a one-to-one consultation with me. Please see the testimonials below. But for now, wishing you all the best, take care, good luck and goodbye.